Mitrom and Bandhuvam, Swagatam Vanakkam. Welcome to our South Asia Maps Education channel. This is your presenter Dr. J. Reddy. We are continuing our Maharashtra series and subtopic 10 geographic regions or physiographic regions. There are political regions, there are geographic, physiographic regions, there are cultural, historical regions. There is an overlap between these three. Sometimes names may be similar and so on. Each one will have uniqueness. And physiographic or geographic regions especially represents the actual land, the mountains, the passes, river bodies, and catchment areas, so on. You will get a deeper understanding. These are the ones actually that shaped the human history, civilization, when there was a less energy on the planet Earth, when there was only agricultural niches. They played a very important role. Now, due to the temporary availability of the dense energy of fossil fuels, we see a different aspect with a lot of mobility. But as our resources decrease, we will go back to the same similar situation eventually within couple of decades. Anyway, this is we talked about those 10 physiographic regions before. Today we are taking up Tapti-Purna Basin. This is the Tapti-Purna Basin, Tapati River and Purna River Basin, Part 8. Mitram, if you are new to my education channel, I have posted more than 365 well-prepared presentations on varied diverse topics from Indology, human ecology, demography, geography, the global systems, the treaties, wars, the rivers, and many things. And you can go and look at them. South Asia Maps J. Reddy YouTube channel without any spaces. As of 2023 April, we have already 366 videos partitioned into 30 plus playlists, and you can pick and choose the one you are interested and enjoy listening them. This is our fascinating Maharashtra series, you are aware, at South Asia Maps, and we already looked in the previous presentation 7, 10 physiographic regions. I listed all the 10, and today we are taking about the first part of it, that is the Tapti Basin, Tapati River Basin. Why Maharashtra is so important? Because after the collapse of Rajput resistance to Central Asian invaders across the Khyber Pass, it is the Marathas who took up the challenge and rolled back the conquistadors, called Reconquista. Maharashtra is the land of Mavals. The initial soldiers recruited in the Maval region west of Pune by Chhatrapati Shivaji. It is the land of Maratha warriors, land of Chhatrapati, land of Srimant Peshwas, of course the land of Swatantra Veer Mrutyunjay Veer Savarkar. Marathas led the reconquista of Bharat. They brought the concept of Katak to Attak, Reconquista. Katak on the banks on the shores of Ganga Sagar in Utkal, Kalinga or Orissa, and Attak is a town and district on Sindhu River in the Potwar region of Maghrebi Punjab, Paschim Punjab, West Punjab, west of Radcliffe partition line. That's why it's a very fascinating land and people we should learn to know more about Bharat. Before that, if you are domiciled outside Maharashtra like me, if you remember these broader historical cultural regions, it will help you. Vidarbha, Nag-Vidarbha region, the Bhaira region, that is the trust assigned districts of Nizam, Mir Usman Ali Khan Bahadur, and Khandesh region, and we have Marathwada, the Ala Hadrat's territory, so princely state of Hyderabad bearer, and we have Desh, the heartland, the Pune, Satara and Kolhapur axis, and Balghat region, Ahmednagar and Latur and Bid and so on, and Baglan and Nasik, and the seaboard of Sindhu Sagar, we have Konkan, and southern Malavan Gomantak, former Portuguese Imperial, and of course the urban area of Bombay, enclosed within the Salsette Island, one of the most densely populated islands on the planet Earth, with around about 600 square kilometers, holding 20 million population. That you should be broadly aware, that helps you. And coming back to Tapti-Purna river basin. Here, I will this is the same. I will expand this little bit so that you can stop that and look at more. These are the 10 geographic regions we discussed. We are covering this part today, and I have given here, this is the Tapti-Purna and region. This is the G represents river Girna, and P represents Panjhra river. These are the tributaries of Tapti river that comes from the Betul Chhindwara region of Madhya Bharat, Madhya Pradesh, and Purna river that comes from the southern part of Satpura ranges. Purna, Tapti river cuts the Satpura mountains at a town called Burhanpur. That is gateway to Dakshinapatha, South India, from Aryavarta, North India. And that is about the broad picture. Sorry for that. So we have looked at I will go over these presentations, and you can stop at this place, and if you want to later dig it further, I walk you over. This has two different sub-regions. The west, this is historically called Khandesh. Khandesh was ruled by Khandesh Nawabs, which are the splintered part of Mamluks, a slave dynasty. They had for decades they ruled this area and gave the name Khandesh. Their historical capital resided at a place called Thalner. Thalner fort and Thalner town was their historical capital. We will see that Thalner. That is near Shirpur taluk of Western Khandesh. Western Khandesh is Dhule, Eastern Khandesh is Jalgaon. Now there are many districts like Nandurbar and Akrani, so on. So we are not going into that. So this is the western part, Tapti-Purna Basin west and Tapti-Purna Basin east. That is the Burhanpur region, Akola Amravati region. Akola Amravati region. Other one is Dhulia Jalgaon region. This is the Khandesh. This is the Tapti-Purna part is the eastern part. This is the Tapti-Purna Basin. The historical, the Bombay and Delhi railway line ran through it, and later Bombay Calcutta railway line via Nagpur also ran in this region. It grew plenty of cotton. It is a cotton yard of Bharat itself, especially after American Revolution in 1776, the disruption of the trade. Cotton became very important here. This was the Nizam's territory for a lot of years, especially this area. So the river, and there is a lulling fort near the town of Dhulia, and there is a Thalner fort near the town of Shirpur in the West Khandesh region. So this region, northeast, this is the Khandesh and Bearer. The northern part is Akrani Hills and also Asirgarh Hills. These are the different names of Satpura mountains. And we have this TP basin, Tapti-Purna Basin. South is the Galna Hills here and Ajanta ranges here. Here we see this valley here, Akrani Hills, Asirgarh, Galna Hills and Ajanta Hills. And Tapti-Purna Basin east is the eastern part is the Berar region, also called Varhat, and Bombay Calcutta rail line via Nagpur. From Nagpur there are two ways again to go to. One is it went to Asansol, the original line, and it went to Kharagpur, the other line, to go to Howrah. That is the Calcutta. The twin cities across the radioactive line are Bhagirathi river. And it was ruled by Yadava dynasty and Mamluks later, and Bahamanis, the Tughlaqs, Bahamanis, Imad Shahis, the splintered Bahamanis, then the Gonds also ruled, and finally Mughals and Marathas led the Reconquista. Bhonsle Rajas ruled a lot of time. When the Bhonsles lost to the British imperialism, it was much of the land was given to Nizam. Nizam later went into arrears to pay for the Fauzi soldiers at Bolaram and Secunderabad, and so he assigned those territories and reverted back a lot of this area to British. So the Berar province, and it was formed in 1853, Berar 93, and during the Karjan's time it was assigned to the British, so it's called assigned districts, and later formed the Berar division of the central provinces Berar. And there used to be the first wife, principal consort of the Nizam's daughter-in-law is called Princess of Berar. The first son, heir apparent, is called Prince of Berar. So here I have talked about that. You can find it in the Nizam's folder. This is Ala Hadras, the Princess of Berar, Princess Durushawar, and her cousin, Princess Nilofer, married to second son, Muazzamja, and first she is the wife of Azamja, the sons of Nizam of Hyderabad. That is about that. We can go and look at the fascinating region. Yeah, this is the entire, we saw the 10 regions. Maharashtra I am showing to have the bird's eye view. This is the region Tapti-Purna. This is the Tapti river cuts. Burhan Pass will be somewhere here in the Khandwa Nimad region, and this is the Tapti river. And this is the Chandur mountains. This is the Gala mountains. You can see the this is the Girna river. This is the Panjhra river. This is the Purna river. This is the Melghat, Achalpur, and so on. So Tapti-Purna, the western part is Khandesh, eastern part is Berar. And also Berar is also this part we will talk about later. That is about that. And we can see the same thing here. This is the Narmada river, and this is the Ukai reservoir on Tapati river. You can see this is the Burhanpur Pass where the Tapati river cuts through. Yeah, the Tapati river cuts through. This is the let me say, this is the Purna river, this is the Tapati river. Yeah, this is the Tapati river, Burhanpur Pass. This is the Purna river. We are looking the bigger picture. This is the our Delhi Jalgaon regions, and this is the Aurangabad. You can see this is the Burhanpur Pass. This is the Purna Basin. This is the Tapti Basin. This is the Nagpur region. And we are looking at the same, the Tapti Basin here, Burhanpur Pass. This is the Purna Basin. This is the Akrani Hills, Asirgarh Hills, Melghat, Gavilgarh Hills. You can see the same. Historically, the Delhi railway line via Itarsi, Bhopal, and Khandwa passed through the railway junction of the Bhusawal, then Jalgaon to Bombay here, and later from Calcutta to Allahabad, Prayaga also passed this region. Later from Bombay to Calcutta, Howrah, the railway line built that passed to this region via Nagpur, that is the Asansol branch initially and Kharagpur branch later. That is about the fascinating Tapti-Purna river basin we discussed today. About an important thing you can keep is famous battle of Shakar Kheda, where the Nizam won a spectacular victory against Mubarak Khan, the Subedar of Dakkani provinces of Mughal Emperor Muhammad Shah. Nizam itself was his wazir, principal minister, but estranged, means not comfortable. So, Balapur in the Akola district, that is in the Purna Basin, somewhere here, that is in the Berar region. Nizamul Mulk Mubarak Khan, 1724 is one of the major events. Nizam became the virtual master of 6 Subhas of Deccan, ruled from Aurangabad for a lot of years. When he passed away around about 1749 or so, his son Nizam Ali Khan moved the capital from Aurangabad to Hyderabad and Telangana plateau. That is the different story later. That is about today's fascinating Tapti-Purna Basin. Tapti-Purna Basin, we looked at it and we'll see the rest later. Mitram and Bandhum, if you like these channels, I really appreciate you take the time and subscribe the channel and also bring it to the notice of your friends. It will be great help if you take few seconds to post some of your comments or any suggestions on share chat site or on the main YouTube channel. See you later at other presentations, South Asia Maps, Dr. J. Reddy. Thank you very much. Dhanyavad.